If I give my heart to you, and I'll be there until the last teardrop falls. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Ken Knows Gambling. It is, what is today? It's Wednesday, March the 8th at about 7 p.m. I'm all over the map. I tell you guys one thing, I do another. I didn't have to work late tonight, so I wanted to jump into it. Really, that's why I'm doing it. What's up, Paul? Paul, the first man on here. So again, I told everybody 7:30 to 8:30. Everybody's expecting me at least 30 minutes from now. I can't help it. I just get ready to do something and I want to do it. So anyway, so I might wait, Paul, just for, a minute or two. What's going on in your world, man? And mine says one waiting. Boy, my feed, it must be really, really messed up. Paul, how many does this show? It's either waiting, watching, or whatever. Just do me a favor, because my computer might be fried. That's okay though, either way, because I'm here to fix a problem, and I'm gonna wait. I've still got 2 minutes, so yeah. 2 minutes. I'm gonna wait 2 more minutes for some folks. But I know I see Paul there, but then it just says one waiting. Well, you can't be waiting. I'm live, right? I guess everybody can see me. There we go. Well, there's Scott. So we got Paul, Scott. There we go. Still says one waiting. My computer sucks. So anyway, did you guys happen to see by chance this morning, John over at Pro Craps roll out this thing this morning? I think he rolls it about 9 o'clock Central Time in the morning. Anybody see all that? And I think my computer's got probably a, 30, 40 second delay. So by the time I ask it and by the time I see it. But if you did or didn't, it was brutal. Man, he was rolling 7, 0.7, 0.7, 7.7. I mean, it was the most unbelievable. I think out of 50 or 60 rolls, he hit the box 5 times. That's it. And of course, if you're a light side or right side better, I don't care. I don't care if it's a Gunslinger. I don't care what it is. It'll just destroy you. Well, I was watching that. Everybody forgets I'm a dark side player by nature. I made a bunch of money playing the don't come and whatnot. But I did a right side strategy just to be different. I'm 60 years old. I'll be 61 in April. And I just wanted to do something different. I don't really have the mind of a right side because I've always worked all my mind on the dark side. But I was watching John get destroyed. And I mean, it bless his heart. I mean, it was almost like they were fucking loaded dice. I'm not kidding you. And I thought, well, you know what? I can fix this and I can still keep the Gunslinger as it is. I don't have to change it much. I just need to tweak it. I think I have a solution. Now, my solution still has a hole. There's not a strategy today. I don't care what it is, who invented it, don't care. Every strategy has a hole. You can't escape it. That's just the way this shit was designed. But I think I can still fix this thing. So, I'm going to use the don't pass bar tonight. And let me see if I can move some money where you can still see it. Let's come up a little bit. There we go. That'll work. Okay. So as always, these are my $500 chips. These white ones. The rest of the white ones are one, but hopefully I won't need any ones tonight. So 35, 45, 55, 65, 75, $8,200. I don't think I'm going to need any more. So let me read this. Guy said, you did for a minute, but he was cussing too much. My wife was having a fit. Yeah, Scott, I mean, if that's the case, shoot, nobody will watch me. I cuss more than anybody on YouTube. There's no doubt about it. I shouldn't, but that's the way I talk. That's the way I am. And I won't apologize for it. But, boy, if she don't like Foul Mouth, boy, she don't want you watching me. That's for sure. I try to hold on off some of the words, but it gets the best of me. Anyway, it was brutal. I thought, well, what can we do? Well, here's what we can do. We could go with a $300 don't. Okay? Now, what I do with this is something I tweaked today to keep with the Gunslinger. So here's what I do. I'm not laying. I'm going to keep it naked. There's a reason for it. Most of the time on my strategies, I'm going to lay something. But on this Gunslinger, I'm not going to. I want to make this make money if it has to. All right. So first thing we got to dodge is the 7 or 11 on the come out. That's a hold. There's nothing I can do because I'm not going to lay it. I'm definitely not going to lay it for 600 and then get popped with a 10 and then get the point come back at me. I'm not doing it. I'm going to ladder this. But whatever I ladder this to will predicate on what the 4 or 10 does. The 5 through the 9, the box up here, will have its own life. So it's better if I just show you and explain as I go. So I've got a little over $8,000 bankroll. You know me, I'm only going to go for $300. That's it. Fuck 500. And it's just get what you need, get out. Get what you need, get out. Let me say that one more time. Get what you need and get out. I think John could have got him $300 early this morning. I think he had his 410s up to about almost $200. He won like 400, and he just full pressed them. Instead of I think he could have come out with some money early this morning, but the full press got him. And that's why I don't like full pressing. I just don't. Yeah, Scott, veteran truck driver. Yeah, I get you. Anyway, so let's just go ahead and roll this and see what happens. And here's one more thing before I roll. Either you can start out this way because you don't know what's going to happen. And then if the 7s really ain't coming that much, you can dodge the don't pass and just play the slinger just as it is. Or you can start without it, and then if you start getting banged, you can go to it to protect. I'm just going to do it tonight, just because. So here we go. First thing we got to dodge is a 7 or 11. That's the first thing. All right, we did 8. 8 is a point. So now I get to come out as usual. And as things happen, I'll try to explain them. At least, I'm 98% sure I know what I'm doing here. I'll try to explain them as I go. All right. So now you notice that the point is an 8. Let's take that 8 away. We're not doing the point. Okay? It's a straight don't 8 and the rest is up. So this is part of the difference on the Gunslinger. I'm taking the point away. Okay? I had Skill and Luck ask me if I was going to protect the point. I go, no, because I need this as a profit center. I don't need it as a protector. It is protecting here, but I needed to make some money because I'll show you what I'm going to do with that. All right, so anyway, we just want to stay away from the 8. Now, you remember John this morning, it was like 0.7. He was getting a 7 right now. Boom, wiping it. 0.7. Boom. And it just whacked him. Now, go ahead, give me a 7. What am I going to lose? 2, 275, 280. I got 3. I'm fine. It's not that I'm winning a lot. I'm just protecting myself from stupid 7s. That's all. Now, here's another hole. I could bang these points. 8 point, lose. 5 point, lose. But I would rather lose points and worry about each point than the 7s. At least that's my logic. Anyway, let's go. All right, there's the 7. Look at there. Just like John this morning. 4, 3, 7. Fine. We're going to lose $280. But they got to pay me 3. Okay, perfect. Put the 3 in the rack. Keep the 3 there. And we'll just keep going. Okay, uh-oh, looky there. 1, 1. What does that mean, boys and girls? Remember, I get a lot of damn horns. There's 300. Bring everything down. Whoops. Let's see here. Let me get those 25s. What time is it? All freaking ready. 1, 2, 3. I'm done. The end. Now, I'm going to play more because I did it so early. We'll reset everything. But I am digging this Don't Pass and the Gunslinger. I can have the best of both worlds. Yes, if I get popped some points, fine, I'll deal with it. But it's how I deal with it is what I'll show you when it happens. But let's make no mistake, Ken just won $300. All right, let me come back to the board. Yeah, Ken, session over. Technically, yes, but it's so fast, 9 minutes, are you kidding me? I think I have finally tweaked this Gunslinger to the way it should be. It's the Gunslinger with the Don't Pass. Now, of course, point. I get pointed to death, but I'll take that odds. I still got a bunch of money that I can do some stuff. So, anyway, so $300. So what are we going to do with $300? I'm going to continue to play as a experiment for you guys. But guess what? Guess what's coming out? Envelopes. Get your money and get the hell out. I can't say that enough. And I swear, I think John could have escaped. Maybe not with $500, but I'd have to go back and rewatch. I think he could escape with some money, several hundred, and he could have got out before he just went totally punk. So we're just going to put 200 in the bank. That's 750. And then we'll split it 50-50 between experimental and savings. And I'm going to keep these envelopes going. So next week, when I do some roulette, baccarat, whatnot, I'm going to just probably, this is going to be my theme. It's always, you're either trying to do something for a living or you're trying to really make extra money, but you're being very serious about it type of atmosphere. Not the, hey, I'm going to Vegas for the weekend, don't give a shit, here we go. I'm not talking about boys and girls that are going to do that, okay? All right. How's that for a daily paycheck? It can be done. The thing, and John knows it too. The thing I have a lot of times, not all the time, the problem with John is I know sometimes pressing is the right thing to do. I'm going to press the insides up a little bit when I get to it, and I'm going to press the 4 and 10 sometimes. But I ain't full pressing shit, ever. I'm just not. You got to take something back or you're stupid to me. I shouldn't say that. That means I just call people stupid. I don't do that. I apologize for that. I have to take something back. I have to do it. What's my plan? Let me show you if the point is a 4 or 10. Let's go ahead and put the scenario out. All right, now everybody understands I won. I'm 4-0. Everybody, somebody admit it. Ken is 4 and freaking 0. Now I'm just doing hypotheticals. Somebody admit that so I can see everybody knows. All right, we're going to get our rack back and we're going to set up hypotheticals. There's our 3, okay? And you said, what happens if the 4 or 10 is a point? Watch this. I'm going to come back out in the box just like normal. Okay? Let's say the 10 is in fact the point. All right? The 10 don't get anything. That's how it's supposed to look. Now I'm just going to take it and put the 10 money over on the 4. I got the same amount of money here, and this will be a damn good hit. The money is the same. I'm not betting a point. So if the 7 comes, I'm going to take that 300. Yeah, I'd lose 10 if the 7 come right this second. But it's okay. It's about staying alive, man, if things are going south. It's about staying alive. And I don't have to ladder the 4 and 10s to Kingdom Come or the insides anymore. I can press them. I can ladder them some. But I'm going to let the don't pass and half presses on the 4 and 10 do my heavy work for me. And believe me, I think the 7s are going to win in the long run. I believe the Gunslinger, the way I'm doing it now, is the way it should be played. It took me a while to figure it out. But anyway, so let's pretend that's the way it is. The 10 was the point, right? Okay. And here we go. Maybe it'll give us, there's the 4. Look at that. Can you believe that? It's almost like I made that happen. 3, 1, 4. That 2 now becomes 4. Okay. Now can you tell me what time it would be? Let's see. Put your rack back. Well, I'm only up 2, so guess what? I'd have to keep playing, wouldn't I? I just want to check my rack. I should be up 4. I'm not really sure what happened. Maybe I didn't set my rack back. That's okay. That's okay. That's all right. Let's reset this, mama. Okay, so we had that there. We had that there, and we had 200 on the 4. I just reset everything. I'm starting everything again. Then we won 400. That should have put me up. Oh, I didn't count this. I don't think. 6. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Okay, so the 4 won. Let's go ahead and put that in the rack. All right, now this is base. I'm going to keep it like that. 10 is still the point. Life is good. I could come down. I could come down to the 100 since I've already won 4. Let's do that. At this point, you can sort of do what you want to. But base would be the 200. That's the base. Okay, so let's just go base. 10 is still the point. There's a 4 hard. I can't make this up. 2, 2. Now that was a 2. You guys saw that. I'm leaving the hard ways alone because I'm not really that concerned about those damn things. I'm not. 7 to 1. Yeah, I get it, but I'm not concerned about it. So this makes me another 4. Of course, this is a 4-10 strategy. If you're not getting 4s and 10s, you're going to die. But I can get 7 outs, and get a bunch of inside hits and still get there. That's what I think the beauty is. So what happens is I win 4. Let's just bring it all down again. Now, I did get 2 4s. In John's defense, he wasn't getting anything, right? He wasn't getting squat. It was like, what did Waylon say? It's the worst shooting he's ever seen in his life. And he said, John ain't no dice influencer. He needs to cut all his fingers off. That was pretty cruel, but of course, nobody wants to know what I think about dice influencing and all that anyway, so I won't even go there. So there's my rack put up. There's $800. We put 300 in. I'm not going to count the 800 because we're just screwing around. I'm only counting the $300 win, just to be fair, okay? I'm going to reset it. I'm going to do it again. So one of you guys asked, what if the 4-10s was a point? That's what happens. That's what I do, okay? So let's reset. If you got another question on what if, let me know, and I'll simulate it right here. Let me get back over and read. Yeah, I know, Dantana. You want to see it go like John did, boy. Talking about haywire. Dude. Oh, that was brutal. Brutal. But anyway, I've won 2 sessions. Maybe I'll do that today. I won a $300 session. I won an $800 session. That's the truth. Didn't take much to do either. All right, let's do another session. Okay, I'm set up with the $8,200. Here we go. Don't pass naked, which is really against what I normally do, but I think in this situation it has to be done. But you'll see if I have to start laddering that dome. All right, there's a 6. 6 is the point. We're not going to touch the 6. We're going to come back out here with our 4 and 10. And then do the gunslinger as normal. Okay? And when this ladder's up, the 4 10s will go up. I'm going to keep these 3 in unison. And then I'm going to deal with the box as they come. Okay? If I get, I'm sorry, we don't do the 6. I messed that up. If I get hit on the 6, you'll see what I do. So I'm sure you guys are hoping it goes haywire and I hit the 6. Well, there's a 7. Oh, well, too bad. If John was playing it this way, he would have never got hurt. Oh, that ain't mine. Sorry. Shit. I was going to keep the money. So it's 200, 3, one of these. There. That goes back to here. I almost kept the money. I was wondering when I was going to screw that up. That's all right. 300 comes back to me. Perfect. We'll just rack it. Let's just do it again. All right. There's an 8. Let's come back out. Skip the 8. Go to the 6. Okay, so the 7 did not hurt me. I can tread a lot of freaking water, baby, with these 7s. Now, I haven't had a point hit me, and we all know it will, but I still think I'm okay. So, all right, there's a 9. Now we get to see what I do with the box. Okay, 9 pays me 35. I'm just going to put that up by a quarter Pocket the 10. Remember, I got to put something back. Got to do it. All right. And here we go. So here, this part John did create. Yeah, I'm not full pressing like he was doing, but I'm almost full pressing. So if I get 3 hits of anything, then I could actually bring everything down, and this will have paid for itself. Or 2, like this is pressed, the 9's pressed now, and if I get another hit and say the 5 gets pressed and then hit any one of those, I'm going to be okay. 3 total hits or 2 of these, doesn't matter. And then, like, if you were really pressing, you could come down. I'm already pretty much at base, so it doesn't really matter at the moment. But all right, there's a 9. Popped us right back, didn't it? Well, that's worth 70. Okay, what am I going to do? I'm going to press it up by another quarter. Now, some say you can go grab that sister. Doesn't really matter, I don't think. You either want to cover more ground or, hey, the 9s are rolling. So I'm going to press that. But I suspect you could probably press the sister. Might be a better move. Maybe. I haven't even thought that far, but let's go ahead and press the sister. I've already got 2 spanks on the 9. Let's just go ahead and press the sister, and let's rack the rest. Okay. There's the 9. I was wrong. That would have been a really good hit, but I was wrong. Oh well, sometimes you're right, sometimes you're wrong, but I'm not hurt. So that's still worth $70. Okay. Just like that. So I'm going to pocket that, and this time, almost full press, but not. Now I'm going to go after both of them. But remember, all these presses, they're off of winnings. I'm still racking a little bit, and if I 7 out, I'm not going to be hurt. I'll be hurt by the point, but I'm not going to lose anything up here. Y'all don't realize how much I think I love this thing now. There's the 7. Perfect. Who cares? All right, let's start again. Oh no, looky there, a 1-1. Gotta love that. Let's bring it down. There's 25. And I might be able to do another 100 in quarters. I do. It's full. Full, full, full. 1, 2, 3, 4. 410. No VIG. I'm not paying VIGs, but I'm going to be a little less because of the VIG. All right. Session number 3. I think we're just going to call this the Gunslinger with the don't pass. But it's not. You guys ain't seeing what's going to happen if the 9's got. I'm going to have to explain it, what I'm going to do. This next time, I'm going to try to make things happen and sort of explain how that's going to work. So 300 in the envelopes, then what? 800, and now 400. 300, 800, 400. I played 6 sessions, practice sessions, when I invented this new way to do this. 6-0. So I think if John would have played this way, it'd been over. But he would have had to play how I'm doing it, not how he does it. I think the way I'm doing is going to be right. So now let's look at some things. Let's look at some what ifs. Okay, so the rack is back to nothing. All right, you're here. Okay, first thing that can happen is 7. You lose. Okay, we're going to lose 3. I'm not full laddering. I'm going to go to 4. If I get another 7, it moves to 5. All right, but let's say I'm at 4 and a point comes 9. This is what this is going to look like. Remember, there's 3, that's base. There's 1 extra one. Okay, so here's what it's going to look like. We're going to set it up like normal. All right, but I have an extra one. Base is 3. I had the ladder 1 unit up here. 1 unit equals $50. So now I come out of the gate at $1.50. Now each one of these is worth $300. So if my don't pass goes up, every $100 chip is 50 on each. This goes to 5. This becomes another 50, which would make it now 200 apiece. Now let's see what happens. All right. Let's say now, we got some presses and hey, we won some of these, who cares? Now let's say the 10 hits. It's worth 4. Now here's where you don't passers are going to scream bloody frickin' murder, but I don't care. I'm doing it this way for a reason. I don't need it to do what you're fixing to scream at me about. All right? So you hit one of these, right? So that means, let's say, I had 5 up here. That means one of these can come down. And you can do that with a don't pass. Nobody does it, but you can. Well, if that comes down to 4, well, then guess what? These come down to $1.50. Because I got 4. 3 is the base plus 1. Okay, now what happens if I hit another one? Okay, $1.50, that's $300. 1, 2, 3. Okay, now I take that $300 like so. Guess what? I can take one of those down and then I'm back to base. Get rid of the extra. Boom. Just like that. And my bankroll is pretty much square. I'm up. If the 7s or 11 hit you, you ladder up. But if you ladder this way, when you get the point established, you ladder the 4 and 10 up by 50s. Every 1 unit here is half unit here on each. Now, let's look at a different scenario. Let's set this back up again. All right. There's our 3. And we need the point getting hit, right? That's the next one. So, boom. Looks like this. Looks like this. This. And this. And this. All right. So now you're asking me, okay, what happens if that 9 gets hit? Oh, boom, boom, boom. Ooh, I just flipped that over to a 9. It gets hit. Well, the only thing that happens to me is I lose this 300. No different than if I had a 7 on the come out. No different. What do? The 9 got hit. It's over. I treat it just like the 7. I come back out with 4. Base plus 1. But since I got the extra chip, I got to put 50 on each. Extra chip means half press on each. And continue, the inside is normal. As this goes up, these go up. But only by half here. Every $100, it's still $100 I'm going up, but it's 50-50. Everybody get that? You press these just like normal, go up and down, however the hell you want to do it. And then when you win, because you still got to get 4s and 10s. When you win, you come down. Now, I know people say, don't ever take off the don't pass. Bullshit. Yeah, you can. Who told you that you can't? Oh, it's in your favor now. I don't care what's in my favor. I don't care the house edge. That's what people don't get. I don't care about the VIG. Are you kidding me? Who cares? I bet a football game, bet 10%. I don't care. It's not about the VIG or what I bet. It's about what I'm doing to try to accomplish my goal. I don't care. If that makes me a fool, then I'm a fool, right? Then also, let's say we were doing this, and let's say we were up. I'm going to just pretend. Let's see, Iraq was flush, and all this money's profit. 3, 4, 5, 6. We're up almost $700. What can you do then? I've already planned that too. Couple things. Take your $700 and get the hell out of there. How do you do that? Listen, this is how. Dealer, take me down. I don't care. If you're in the middle of a whatever, in the middle of a point, you can't take that down, but I think you can, even in the middle of a point. Take me down, take your don't pass off. There's your $700. Why risk anymore? Take it down. Take it all down. Once you get to your goal or over your goal, go away. That's the goal. The goal is winning money and going away. Not worrying about a 3, 4, 5, 6% house edge. Hear me. Get the little profit and get out. Don't worry about custom or, well, it's custom that you play the pass line and the come line. It's customary if you play this. This is how all us old timers do it. Screw all of you. Take the money and get out. However you have to do it. Now, that all being said, if I'm up, let's say I'm up 1, 2, 3, because I just had a good 4 pop, whatever. And I'm up 3, 4, 5, 6. Say I'm up 650 and there's some VIG. We'll just put this over here. We'll say there was $60 worth of VIG. And I'm up $600 because I just pulled everything down. Of course, the dealers, everything, oh, you're crazy for doing that. Screw you. I'm up 6. You can go 3. What did I teach you yesterday? Okay, there's what you want. The 3. You got an extra 3 here. Put half of it back in the bank. So you're, in essence, whatever your excess is, take half of it. Your guarantee plus half of your excess leaves you with $150. Now you can put $450 in the bank, and now it really doesn't matter what happens to this at all. You could say, well, Ken, why don't I put $300 in the bank and play with $300? You could do that, but why not put $450 in there and play with $1.25? Why not do that? You can do what you want on excess, but watch what you can actually do. And I never realized this until John showed me. Look at what you can do with this $150. Okay, I want to take this $150. I'm going to get $100 in 5s. I maybe don't need that much, but I'm going to do it. I probably got too many 5s. So let me back it up to 50 in 5s and give myself 50 back. All right. I got to have 150 either way, which is this. 125. Yeah. And then I'll make this 25s. All right. There we go. There's our $150. Okay. You put $450 away. Perfect. Now come over here and throw that $25 out here. And slow roll the shit out of this. Right? Say the point was a 10. Oh, you lost. Too bad. Now what do? 25 and then add 5. That kind of ladder. I forgot what John calls that. I'm sort of doing that with my new strategy with 3 blacks, but I'm only going up by 1 black. And then still going up here. I have to say it's a genius, even if I have to go ego on me. But now this is excess. You can play that way. You can play any way you want. But boy, if you want to sit and talk and drink and do everything you want to do, God, you can ride this for a while and still probably make 50, 60, 70 bucks. Who knows? See what I mean? It's not playing like everybody plays. Because everybody else is losers. We all lose. And I'm lumping myself into that, right? But just playing custom and like everybody thinks you should, crap on that. Do what you think you need to do to get your money and get out. Hey, if you lose a few bucks in edge, who cares? Get your money, get out. And all them other people playing the proper strategies with the proper VIGs and all that, let's see if they come out a winner. Let's just see. Okay? So just keep your head, keep your cool. If they yell at you, don't worry about it. Nobody's going to really yell at you until this. You got 300 on a don't, and let's say, you got a 10 as a point. Now pull that $300 and watch people yell at you. Now I get it. You're a 2-to-1 favorite. It's already been paid for. But now, if that 10 happens to come, my $600-700 now goes down to 765. It goes down to 4. Oh, I'm still a winner. But you see what I mean? That's a huge. You don't have to risk that when you can take the 450 or whatever and then do something on 100 or 150. You know what I mean? Let me come back to the board. Ooh, I'm sorry. I got on a soapbox for a second, didn't I? Let me see. Let me go back here. So give me a minute to read, y'all. So I just won 3 more sessions, y'all. Let's see. Yeah, Dan Tanner, that's what I was doing, but I've done it. I mean, I still need to test it 1 billion times, but so far, I'm just looking at what would happen to me on John's rolls. I would have got torched. So would anybody. I mean, you just would. Now I wouldn't have. I think maybe one of you guys that maybe are retired or something, go back and watch John's video. If you have a little craps layout, play my strategy, how I've got it designed there with his flipping rolls, and see if you can come out. I will almost bet you do. Let's see. Well, I love y'all too, Dan Tanner. I really do, if that's what you're saying. Yeah, darling, I think this is the way to play this thing. Thanks, Scott, for liking it. Yes, sir. Yeah, Donnie, by gosh, I think I might have something here, brother. And remember, the only reason I'm going here because I'm a dark side player anyway. That's how my brain works. So, yeah, you can lower your don't pass. Who said you can't? Yeah, whoever said you can't is not correct. I can take it all down. I can take one of them down. I can do whatever I want. I've got the advantage. They're gladly to let me do that. Gladly. I don't like to take it down. I don't. But if my overall campaign, right? You got to look. My overall process. And what's the end result? Getting my winnings and getting the hell out of Dodge. If my overall process can be made better by taking this down, it's going down. Hell with anybody. Don't care. That's just how I think, boys and girls. All right, very good. Well, man, You know, my computer says 1 waiting. Swear to God. Not 3 watching, 10 watching. It says 1 waiting. Is that not crazy or what? Somebody tell me how many people is watching this thing. It's important to me. It just is. Anybody just tell me how many I got watching. I damn sure know I got more than 1 waiting. 8, okay, so it's I don't know how I got to, so I'm not that popular, but that's okay. It doesn't matter to me. I'm not like John and Waylon and all those. You know, I get a few people, and I appreciate every one of you. You know, I don't get 50, 60 people. I don't. But I'm telling you what, let the word like this get out. I'm going to bypass the kids tonight. Nobody did it yesterday. I'll do it again at some point on the super chat, but I'm not worried about that tonight. Let me tell you what's coming up. Tomorrow, I'm going to run this strategy just like I built it. Okay? And then that's Thursday. That'll be it. I'm running Sunday through Thursday. I know John will run it tomorrow morning again. And somebody beg him to watch this video and tomorrow play this way, because he's only going to do it one more time. And he sometimes rolls so bad. What a great test is to have John roll this shit. If I could get to him, I will. But anyway, for me, I'll roll this tomorrow just like it. I like it better. I put a lot of thought into it. And I think it's much safer. And you can still win some bank, man, doing that this way. I really do. I'm still keeping the Gunslinger. I'm still keeping the 4s and 10s. That's still heavy hitters, but not losing, winning some money up here. I think I listened to John a little bit. John's listened to me, but now I've just went on my own. That's it. For me, the Gunslinger is what I just freaking showed you. It's just a Gunslinger now. You don't have to call it Gunslinger Don't Pass. Just call it the Gunslinger now. That's how I'm going to play it. And so there you go. Now, next week. Now, I'm going to take Friday, Saturday, Sunday off. And the reason why I'm going to do that is because my wife and 2 daughters are going out of town. They're leaving Saturday morning. What's the old saying, boys? When the cat's away, the mice will play, right? Well, I get a whole weekend by myself. Are you kidding me? I got to figure something to do. So I'm taking a break. And now next week, here's my plans. I'm going to continue to do live. I'm still going to do super chat. If you want to donate to the kids, you do it by super chatting, or you can donate me on my PayPal account. And then every time you donate, you're entered in my end of year drawing. What the hell was I going to? Okay, so next week, I'm going to do a little roulette. I'm going to do a little baccarat. I'm going to do a little maybe blackjack. Okay, I'm going to do a couple of different things next week live. Now, I'm not saying I'm going to run 5 days in a row next week, but when I do it, obviously I'm only giving you 40 minutes to an hour notice. I think that's why I don't have as many people, because they never know when I'm going to come on, and I catch people by surprise, and I don't want to wait till 9 p.m. if I can help it. I could just say 9 p.m. Central all the time, and I know I'm going to be home. Oh, but I don't like doing it that late. I'll figure that part out. But anyway, I'll do some of that stuff. But every time I'm not doing another video unless it's unfiltered, or I need to just say something briefly. Everything is going to be live. I think everybody on YouTube should do live. I just think so. It's too easy, man, to fudge shit. I mean, I know that's what they said about me. I never did it. And I'm sure there's a lot of YouTubers that don't, go, well, I don't like that video. I'm just going to do it again. I think live is the only way to do it. I don't have to worry about the time on my camera. Back when I was doing videos, well, if it went too long, my camera screwed up. Now I just run it. It's just a camera now. You know, it don't even record to my phone. It's right to YouTube. Live, I think, is where it's at. Maybe I'll get with John and maybe do a weekly show. Hey, would you guys like to see that? Because I don't want to do anything if nobody wants to see it. How would you like me to get with John and come on Gaming Network or his channel with just a show of my own? Would anybody be cool with that? What do you think, y'all? What is all this 8, 8, 9, 9? What is all that stuff? 4 flat tires. Boy, I'm missing some stuff. Yeah, AZ, man, how are you? I'm going to do some back rate next week, I promise. So hey, appreciate it, Dylan. We'll just start doing some donations. I'm going to do it. I'm going to make games easier for you. I will. Like I did the blackjack yesterday, but nobody wanted to do it. Stuff like that, where you got a fighting chance to beat me. I'll do some of that starting next week. So AZ, you think it'd be a better, bigger audience if I went on his channel? Doesn't mean people will watch it necessarily, does it? Yeah, people still watching, huh? All right. Well, if I do that, what am I going to call it? Because it's just going to be about live strategies, almost like his paycheck, probably something like it. But you know, maybe I'll get with him, figure out a tweak or two. What am I going to call the damn show? It's got to have a show. I don't know. I guess I'll work on that. What I could call the show or what you'd want to see. If you wanted to see me do just what I'm doing, call it the envelope. Hey, how's that? The envelope show. What do you think about the envelope? Is that too stupid? The envelope show, once a week. Somebody tell me what you think about that. Ken Knows Gambling's envelope show. Well, craps with Ken. Well, hey, Mid-Mo. Well, you know, Mid, here's the thing. A lot of people, I mean, look at how many people are doing craps now. I mean, my God, I'm getting lost in the shuffle anymore. I got about 1,550 subscribers, but I'm still, you know, I'm lost in the shuffle. If I go do a John show, I don't want to just necessarily be craps because I want to show roulette. I want to show baccarat. I want to show all of it, but I want to show paycheck stuff. I want to do envelopes, man. Envelopes. Get money in the envelopes. To me, that's what gambling's all about. I don't go gambling ever. I mean, I haven't for years and years and years, just to have fun and have a beer with the boys. I will make time for that. If that's what I'm going to do, then that's my mindset. But most of the time I go to the casino, screw you, go do your crap. I want to just sit here and make my money, then I'll socialize, right? But leave me alone while I'm doing that type of thing. That's just sort of me. But I like it, AZ. It might be just so stupid it would work, huh? It just might be so stupid. What did I just call it? Ken Knows Gambling's The Envelope Show. Sounds better when you say it, though. The Envelope Show, starring Ken Knows Gambling. But if they're just reading it, The Envelope Show. I don't know. I'm just rambling right now. Ken's Envelope Show. I tell you what, you'll probably get some people to come watch it because they're going to go, what the hell is an envelope show? Right? What the hell is an envelope show? Well, let's see here. How long have I been running? Don't tell me, does it? Why don't, boy, I need a new computer. I hate spending $800 on a computer. I just I can't stand it. But I think I'm gonna have to, because it's not telling me how long I've been on it. Somebody tell me how long I've been doing this. I started at what, 7? Almost an hour. I like keeping things to an hour. I think it just holds attention better. Yeah, Tito, what's up? My artiste stuffing envelopes. They won't know until they watch. They won't know. 55 minutes. All right. Well, guys, I guess I can go, or I can run my strategy one more time. One more just for shits and giggles. What do you think? I could walk away a winner, or one more time. Just for giggles. Whatever I see first, that's what I'm going to do. Let's call it a day, or one more time. From anybody, don't matter. You say call it a day, I'm just as cool with that as anything. But I'm gonna wait. One more. Mid-mo goes, one more. All right, great. All right, fine. We'll go one more. Let me set everything back. All right, I'm running this flat out, just like I just taught you. Now, of course, because I'm feeling good and I'm cocky, now let's see every roll I don't want. Let's see that hit now. I just don't think so. I mean, yeah, it could, but never know. Strange things do happen with these damn things. All right, there's my 8,600, 35, 45, 55, 65, 75, 8,200 bucks. Here we go then. There's my $300 don't pass because you wanted to see it. Now, y'all remember that 1950s show? Well, you wanted to see it, so we're rolling one more time. Here we go. There's a 12, bar 12. We don't get hurt. There's a 5. 5 is the point. Okay, now let's come back out with what we got to have. I'm keeping a 5 open for straight. I don't want to get anything tying over here. And here we go. Boom. A hard 10. Okay, that pays us 2 bills right there. What are we going to do? Oh, I'm paying with my own money. You guys ain't here to help me. I was paying with my own money. I get 200, but we're going to take 100 of the profit. We're going to keep half, go up half. So now I still want the 410s to do their job. I still do. I want these to do their job. This is just a safety net now. And a profit center sometimes. You guys saw in my last couple of throws. 1s come out, 3s come out, whatnot. All right, here we go. 5 is the point. There's a 6. 6 pays us $35. What do? I'm going to rack $5. We're going to press that up. Almost full press in here, but not quite. Not quite. And then as I press a little bit more, it gets less and less. But anyway, so now that 8 is worth $70 if we can hit it again. There's a yo 11. Doesn't mean nothing to us now. Okay, there's a 3. Doesn't mean nothing. Look at these horns I roll, though. Ooh. That means a 7's coming. Look, did I call that or what? When I roll a bunch of horns, man, that 7's coming. But in this case, guess what? This was profit, so that didn't hurt me. We still lost, right? We still lost, but That don't pass just saved us from having to do any ladders, any moving. We don't have to move, man. We'll just hang right there. Okay? Puck is off. Let's do another one. All right, there's another 10. Okay, you say, well, you missed a 10. Yep, but I have to play the don't pass this way. I have to. All right, 10. Now, remember, there was a fellow that asked me. Now you're going to see what I do. Normally, I'd have a 4-10, right? Well, now it's all 4. Still got 200, but I'm shifting it all to the 4. Nothing on the 10. Okay, here we go. There's a 9. That pays us 35. We're going to go ahead and bump that up. 1, rack $10. Okay, there's a 5. Same thing. $35. Go ahead and bump that 5, rack 10. So say I've still racked $20. It's not a lot, but if I can tie, rack, then what John happened to him won't happen to me. That's the whole reason I tweaked it this way. All right, there's a 6. Now that's 3 hits, but I win 35. Okay, I still get to rack 10. We're going to bump this up to 60. Now everything's worth, well, except the 8. Now if I get another hit, I can come all the way back down. I could right this second. I could come back down to base on the inside. I could. And there's a 6. So that now is worth 70. So I get to keep that, and then I get to come down because this is paid for itself. This is the part I got from John. I like that part. I don't like full presses, but I like this part. Okay, I do. I hope he goes back and watches his show and plays it this way. Now again, I hear what some of you are saying. Well, if you keep hitting a point, yes, but I'm just going to ladder that by 1 unit. Sooner or later, I'm going to win it. I think I'm in good shape. I really do. I'm almost giddy, y'all. All right, here we go. A 4 would be pretty cool right now. Yeah. There's a 9. We'll just press it again. 25, 35. Press it by a quarter, rack 10. Okay, there's the 7. Okay, so what? I just like it when I can do a lot of things. I still have chances to win good money up here with this Gunslinger, but that 7 ain't going to hurt me anymore. Okay, we'll rack that. Uh-oh, we're almost, All right. There we go. Okay, there's the 7. There's our first loss here. Okay, fine. Now what do we got to do? We got to bump it up by a unit. 4. 3 is not our unit. 100 is. But I'm going from 3 to 4. But watch, I'm going to put this extra. This is base. Here's the extra. So you can really see what I'm doing when I get that point. All right, there's a 6. Okay, so now I get to come out like normal. Like so. I'm not pressing these anymore. What I'm doing now is, since there's my base of 3, I've got an extra black here. Now I'm taking 50 and 50 now. I'm still going to let the 4s and 10s swing. All right. Now see if I can get out of it. Oh, I'm not supposed to have a 6. Sorry. Don't cover the point. All right. There's a 4. Gotta love that crap. All right, that pays me 300. Okay, so I get to rack the 3. I get to come down those 50s, and the point that they're going to yell at you, who cares? Bring one of these down. It's a ladder, pure and simple, who cares? So now we're back to base here, and let's just check the rack so I can see where I'm at. I know what I got to come back out to, so we got a 6 as the point. Let me just do a rack check. Ouch. 275, 85, 95. I'll roll one more time, but I'm up $295 for session number 4. I know I'm just screwing around, but I like testing this. I'm glad y'all made me roll it one more time. So let's just come right back out with the 300. I know I was probably in the middle of the point. Don't care. Don't matter. Here we go. All right, there's the 7. Ah, good, just like last time. Beautiful. So we take that and we go up 1 unit. So that's like 3 and 1. That one right here tells me what to do here. That's all. All right, there's a 4. Oh, we burned a 4. Yep, we did. Okay, so because 3 is the base, there's the extra 1. There's what we're doing. I went up 100 there. I'm going 100 here, but this is worth 2 to 1, baby. So what was the point on that? A 4? Is a 4 the point? Yeah, 4 is the point. Hell, I don't know. What is my point? Is the point a 4? I think it is. The point is a 4. So I put all this over here. Sorry. When the point is a 4 or 10, take all that money and put it over on the other number. So I'm actually looking at 300 on the 10. Okay, there's a 3. Uh-oh. These more numbers come out. I know what that means. There's a 9. 25, 35. Okay, we'll go up 1 there. There's a 5. 25, 35. Go up 25, rack 10. Come on, 10. There it is. There it is, ladies and gentlemen. My 10. This 300 now becomes 6. I had a 7, lost a couple times, point, couple times. So what? Here we go. Bring everything down. Let's check where we're at. What is this? Session 5, 4, 5? Hell, I don't even remember anymore. All right, let's throw some vig. Hell, let's give them $45. Shit. All right. I don't know if this is my 4th or 5th session, but I think it was 300, 800, 450, and maybe this one. Something like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 650 flipping dollars. The Envelope Show. That's 4 sessions tonight. So let's use a calculator. 300, 800, 450, 650. Oh, 2,200, boys and girls. That ain't bad. You guys can drop me a line. Tell me what you think. I like it, man. I like the tweak. I like the new. This is the new Gunslinger. For me, the end. I would not, having the proper bankroll at this moment, I would not be afraid of going to the casino with this one. I wouldn't be afraid at all. Still need a pretty good sized bankroll if you start pointing. You know, points start popping you. But see, you're just only going up by 1 here. So, and half going up here because of the 2 to 1. Man, I think this is the way to do it. This is the new Gunslinger. Let me read a little bit and I'll get out of here. Now, let's see. Mid-mo, 1 mo. There we go. What do you say, Waylon? Did you get to watch this shit, brother? You gotta love what I just did. Cook with the cubes. Yeah, Scott, it might be my unicorn, buddy, for real. Yeah, I eventually pulled that 6. Oh, the camera got moved. That's all right. I ain't playing it Don't Pass anymore anyway. I probably hit the table too hard. I'm still reading. To stuff my envelope. Stuff it, fluff it. That's okay. Watch it later, John, if you're still here, baby. Buddy, I'm telling you, if you'd have played this way today, you would have not got hit at all. This is the new way to play. Look at my video. Play it tomorrow. And if anybody can destroy it, it's you. But I'm telling you, if you'll play it just like I just did it, just like that. Got any questions, ask me. All right, y'all, I'm done, man. It's been an hour and whatever. Yeah, Waylon, I'm telling you, if you didn't see me get to do all my different moves, because there's different moves with this new thing, this is it. So I'm going to go eat a bite, y'all. I'm going to go eat a bite. John, sorry you were late, but I'll be talking to you probably tomorrow. Please watch it, though. I think you really, really need to watch it. I'm hoping you will. But anyway, I guess I'm done. Thank you guys ever so much for coming and joining me again tonight. I'll talk to John about having a weekly show on his live thing. If you guys want it, it ain't me. Let me come back over here so y'all can hear me. It ain't me wanting the show. I'm willing to do a weekly show. Call it Ken's Envelope Show, whatever you want to call it, and I'm willing to go once a week. But only if you guys want me to do that. It's going to be based on stuffing a freaking envelope and getting out of Dodge. The whole show, every week, every strategy, okay? If you guys want to see it, tell John, and then he'll get with me, okay? So everybody, thanks a lot again. I'm going to go ahead and kill the feed. I appreciate y'all. And I'll be back tomorrow night. I should say probably tomorrow's Thursday. Why don't I say between 7 and 9? That's probably a better window. I wish I knew exact, but I don't from day to day. So I'm sorry about that. Anyway, going to go away now. Thanks. Y'all be great.